Ready, hot!
Welcome to Dallas, home of the OU-Texas game. I'm Barry Tramel, along with OU writer Stephanie Kuzydym. It's Friday in Big D, and we're at the OU Friday headquarters, Humperdinck's, here just north of downtown Dallas. On Saturday at the Cotton Bowl, Oklahoma and Texas renew their ancient rivalry. I've been 20-something times. I've lost count. Stephanie making her OU-Texas debut on Saturday. Stephanie, you've heard a lot about this game. What are you looking most forward to?
I think probably just the atmosphere, just the crowd of it, especially being at the Texas State Fair. We've heard a lot from the players this week. It's really gotten exciting as it's gotten closer to it. Just all the emails I've gotten kind of getting me excited for just the kind of the atmosphere and, of course, the food. So.
Well, it's a great party, great atmosphere. There's also a ball game to be played. The battle for third place in the Big 12. Both of these teams come in with a loss. The Sooners got a big addition midweek when Jalen Saunders, the transfer from Fresno State, was ruled eligible. Bob Stoops immediately said Saunders will play. What kind of impact do you expect Saunders to make on an immediate basis?
I think that he'll definitely have a big impact. I'm not sure if he'll take over like Justin Brown's role, but I would say, you know, Kenny Stills, Justin Brown, you're gonna see those guys in there. But I think Jalen's definitely gonna make a huge impact. He's a great wide receiver. That's why they tried so hard for this waiver.
Well, it's to me it's very telling that Bob Stoops said, yeah, he'll play immediately. Moved from the scout team to the rotation in the middle of practice when they got the word. Now the Sooners, a couple of keys in this game. Oklahoma needs to run the ball, stop the run. Texas, a solid running game, but Texas been dented on the running game. Two straight games. Oklahoma State, West Virginia both have huge games. Which running back do you think, Stephanie, will have the biggest impact for the Sooners?
I actually think it'll be Damian Williams. I think that whole we want to give him more carries thing is going to continue throughout the season. I think they're just not saying it as much now. But I definitely think that you're going to see Damian have a huge impact.
Well, like I said, the Longhorns, a strong running game itself. Freshman Jonathan Gray out of the Wildcat a lot, very solid, as well as Joe Bergeron, especially near the goal line. We talked to a variety of Sooners. Here's what they had to say.
Around this time of year, the state fair, you know, come to town, and then everybody's just like, you just feel a buzz around the city, and then you see all the OU flags and then the Texas flags on the cars, and it's a great atmosphere.
I mean, what's not to love? You know, you drive into the stadium or you drive through the state fair, just thousands of people on the side of the bus. You know, Texas fans beating on the bus, and you get off, and you know there's that big old ramp, and you go on there, and it's just split 50-50, red and orange. It's really an atmosphere that, you know, it's hard to explain if you've never been there, you've never played in it. So, I mean, really just all around the atmosphere, you really couldn't ask for anything better.
I watched the game when I was little. I just remember seeing a fight break out between OU and the Texas players. Now, I wasn't an OU fan growing up, so I was watching them fight, and the Texas players got beat up. And I was like, man, they got beat up by Oklahoma. And it was just funny that I ended up playing for Oklahoma. So.
You know that it's going to be a hostile environment. It's going to be a lot of rowdy fans, passionate fans about their specific teams, and you're just going to be able to be prepared and match the emotion of the game.
I mean, obviously the crowd and fans care a lot about, you know, us beating them, so, you know, that's a big deal, but I don't have any hatred towards them at all.
It's hard to contain it, but, you know, I got to stay focused. You know, we know this is a big game, and, you know, big rivalry, and coming off a game last week, you know, and what we did to the guys last year. I know they, like Coach was stressing, like they're going to be hungry. They're going to be hungry to get back at us from the last two previous years us playing them. And, you know, I'm controlling it well. I just got to stay invested into, you know, practice and, you know, following our game plan.
I feel like they got more of a pro-style offense, like more of an NFL-type offense, but, I mean, at the same time, they can still bring in full wides. They got talent everywhere, so you never know what to expect OU Texas weekend, because this is a big game for both of us, so we're just going to be prepared for the worst.
Being from Texas, all I need is some funnel cake, 2 corn dogs, and a turkey leg. That's all I want. So hopefully I can get my mom, you know, my sister or something to sneak out towards the end of the game and get me that right before we get on the bus.
And so we count down to OU Texas kickoff. Remember, it's an 11 a.m. kick. All these partiers here at Humperdinck's will have to hit the sack a little earlier than normal. Stephanie, let's get a prediction. What do you expect tomorrow?
Well, I predicted 34-28 in Oklahoma's favor. I think that the defense continues to be strong in turnovers. They're really looking for that. I also think that Landry will continue to produce, have a better game. He showed it last week against Texas Tech. I think he keeps going forward.
I picked the Sooners 34-24. I'm reasonably confident. I think it comes down to this. I think OU has the better quarterback. David Ash is better, but I think Landry Jones will produce. Stay tuned for further OU football coverage here on News OK and in the Oklahoman.